Hello, my beautiful friends. Welcome today. I have a great video for you. This is my favorite thing in life. This is my 3-step morning routine to live my life of the most fulfillment, the most joy, the most peace, the most manifesting everything I want, my dream life. This is the thing that day in and day out makes me the happiest, the most relaxed, the most peaceful, the most productive, the most creative, the most inspired, the most loving. It facilitates and builds self-love. This is really, really, really something that I have come to hone in on and work through and discover from books and studying and traveling, and then come together to make something that I feel like is really a powerful morning routine. It is for the body, mind, and soul is kind of the way I like to look at it, because it's just how that naturally happened. I didn't plan it that way. It's just how those 3 steps worked out naturally, which makes a lot of sense as human beings. This is something that you can do in any order. I would definitely follow your intuition of what order works best for you, but I will explain my order, okay? So my first step is journaling. Journaling. This is such an incredible tool that has absolutely changed my life, and every single client or person or friend or loved one that I have just been around and has witnessed me journaling, or that I've recommended journaling to, especially like an astrology reading, if you have a really prominent Mercury placement, journaling, connecting and communicating with anybody, but especially writing and journaling with ourselves is such a powerful tool. It is the way that we work everything out. Do you ever wake up in the morning and you're just like, I don't know what direction to go. My mind is so loud. There's so much going on. I'm stressed. I have all these things. I'm just lost. Journaling is this incredible tool that brings it all together, because what it is we're having a conversation with ourselves. If you've ever noticed the way the mind works, you have half of a thought, and then before you can really solidify and finish that thought and come to an answer, you have other thoughts that are constantly distracting you. And so just thinking about things can be really difficult. But journaling helps us to streamline the thoughts and stay focused and get one out and then get the answer. And we're like, oh, amazing, that's out of my mind. And the way I really recommend journaling too is that we don't want to make it this perfect thing where the writing needs to be beautiful and we need to be able to show it to other people, or maybe our grandkids are going to read it in 70 years. None of that. It should be a space where we are puking our thoughts onto the page, is what I like to say, because it doesn't need to be complete sentences. Your handwriting doesn't need to be legible. It can make no sense. It can be chaotic, because our mind is chaotic sometimes. And in order to get that chaos out of the mind, we need to put it on the page. It doesn't need to be pretty, and it can also be harsh. Sometimes our thoughts are harsh, and then we get that harshness out, that anger, that frustration, maybe towards ourselves or somebody else. And then all of a sudden, once that's out on the page and out of our head, and we're not fixated on it and stuck on it, then we're like, oh, I actually see this situation clearly. I'm actually not mad at this person. It's that I'm missing this in my life. I need to speak up for my needs more, something like that. So journaling is just this my favorite freaking tool, because you figure in maybe, depends how long you want to journal for, 15 minutes. I suggest 3 pages, because by the 3rd page, you're actually getting to the meat of things. You're actually getting out the bigger things. You're getting the simple thoughts that are cluttering your mind out on the 1st page, and then you go layer by layer, and by the 3rd page, you're actually doing some incredible work. And it's not that it's work, it feels so good. A lot of people tell me that they struggle with journaling because there's just too much going on in their mind, or their hand can't keep up with their pen. And that's okay. That just means that you can keep coming back to journaling every single day, as many days a week as you can, and watch your whole mind empty. Watch you relax. Watch everything create space in your life. It's really beautiful. And don't do it to judge yourself. Don't do it don't let anybody else read it. Don't go back and reread it yourself. We should not be judging ourselves with our journaling. Again, it's just to empty the mind. And what it does, you'll notice, is it empties your mind, and it helps you sort everything out. It helps you sort your emotions out. It helps you sort your day out, your thoughts out, and then you can move forward with this really clear alignment where your mind is clear, you know what your priorities are, you've gotten over that thing that was bothering you, and you're just like, I'm a queen. So again, journaling is an incredible tool. Step 2 for me is yoga. And it doesn't have to be yoga for you if you're not a yogi. It can be stretching, or going for a walk, some sort of body movement. I do literally like 10 minutes of yoga in the morning, which is like half yoga and half stretching. So do what's best for you. But what you'll notice is that when you wake up in the morning, like, there's just a lot of tension, right? Like a lot of things are stuck. Like in our body, we hold our emotions, we hold so many things that manifest physically. And so, another way to clear ourselves and open ourselves for the day and to just feel amazing through the whole day is take 5 to 10 minutes for your body in the morning to wake your body up. You know, do a little rotation, do a little stretching maybe that you learned in grade school. Maybe go for like a 5-minute walk, like around a couple houses. Anything like that. Doesn't have to be long, just to give your body a little bit love, stretch those muscles, move your joints, and get the fluids moving in your body, and I guarantee it'll feel amazing. And then everything in your day will flow better, not just your body. Like you'll have less tension and like pains in your body. You'll be physically more comfortable, but then notice how your energy and your emotions and your thoughts also flow so much smoother. It's amazing. And if you're interested in my 10-minute yoga morning routine, check out my video for that. And I'll take you through that. And then my third step is for the soul, baby, is meditation. Again, this sometimes can be like, people are like, meditation is hard, I don't want to do it, it's uncomfortable. I joke that meditation is the hardest but most rewarding part of my day, because it is. We live in such a fast-paced world. It is really hard to sit down and quiet ourselves in stillness, okay? But you don't have to do that. Like, we think of meditation as this like big, huge, difficult thing where like we have to quiet our mind. If we are really absorbed in the fast-paced society, and if we have a bunch of things to do, which most people do, it's really hard. It's almost impossible to quiet our minds, right? It's not something that happens in the first meditation. It's something that takes time, and that doesn't even have to be your goal, okay? That will naturally happen throughout the process. What I would say, and especially if you journal beforehand and like give your body a little bit of movement and stretching beforehand, meditation will be so much more rewarding. But what I would say with the goal with meditation would just to be literally like giving yourself like a freaking 10-minute break. Just to be, just to sit with yourself, just to love yourself. Like, don't think of it as like, I need to meditate, I need to stop my thoughts, I need to be still, I need to talk to God. Like, it doesn't have to be this big, huge thing. It is so rewarding to just sit down in a comfortable position and just breathe and just pause and just like listen to the birds, or give yourself a break time to relax or feel into your body. My most rewarding thing that I do in meditation is I feel into my body. Usually in today's society, with everything we're trying to do, we're all big, amazing, hustling people that we carry a lot of tension. And we don't have to be big, amazing, hustling people. You're big and amazing even without hustling. But we tend to carry a lot of tension in our body, right? And this is something different than stretching. Like, this is like our emotions, stress, anxiety, all of these things, they manifest as tension along our energy center of our body. And so have you ever noticed that like when you like get really stressed or anxious, you literally get like really tense and your inside of your body gets really tight? And like the tighter that gets, the more we can be like, oh my God, I might like panic soon. Because it's like you're blocking the flow of your energy, and it's just getting super tight and intense. And so all you have to do, okay, my meditation in the morning, all I do, I sit down in a comfortable position and I'm like, girl, I'm doing this for you. Like, I love you. You deserve a 10-minute break. Take as much time as you want. But a lot of people, it's overwhelming to take like 30 minutes. So you can do what's called a bite-sized meditation. Do 5, 10 minutes, whatever feels good for you. But you are worthy of taking 5 to 10 minutes for yourself. And it's so healing. And it feels so good that, like, I guarantee you might want to sit longer. Okay. And so this is a way to make meditation feel good instead of feel super challenging. And so just sit in your body and just send your attention. Like, where is there tension in my body? Maybe it's in my hip. Maybe it's in my stomach. Maybe it's in my throat or my head or my heart. And all you have to do is focus your attention on that place of tension and just breathe. Just send your focus to it. We're just sending attention to that space and we're just breathing and we're just giving it presence. We're just like, hey, I recognize you. I see you. I see that you're in need of some love. And so just by sending it attention and breathing into it and maybe sending it some love, literally notice how it dissipates and goes away. And then you're like, whoa, there's space inside me. This feels amazing. And you can just do it with one place of tension, but I would guarantee that you'll want to move on and do it with all the places of tension in your body because it feels so good. And then after this whole routine, just witness yourself. Witness how much different you feel from the beginning. And it doesn't have to be something that takes forever. Like, if you're really into like punctuality and like doing everything quickly and efficiently, you could take 10, maybe 15 minutes to journal, 5-10 minutes to stretch, and I would say probably around 10 minutes to meditate. And you've got yourself a 30-minute morning routine that's like incredible, okay? And don't be mad if these things are like, if you don't know like what to do at first in this world. There is no to-dos. There are no right or wrong ways to do this. Literally just ask yourself what would feel the best right now. Or maybe it's like, and we have to keep in mind too that when we're really stressed and anxious and tense, that when we ask ourselves that, sometimes our mind comes in and says, oh, the thing that would be the best would be to just get to work and get the thing done. We keep adding things to our to-do list and we keep getting we keep needing to get new things done. Okay, so there's never going to be any relief to stress and anxiety from that, from getting the things done. The relief comes from when we take a step back, give ourselves 10 to 30 minutes, an hour to be with ourselves and to process what's on our mind. I'm going to give my mind attention. And usually because it's the loudest, that is why I journal first. But do whatever order feels best to you. And then I'm starting to realize, oh, my body is kind of tense from sitting here and sleeping. So then I give my body some love. And then I'm able to just sit in my meditation and give my places of tension love. And then after I do that, I naturally go into a deep state of meditation. I'm not going to lie, I usually spend like 1 to 3 hours every morning on my morning routine. That's a large amount. But I like to really, that is like one of my biggest priorities in my life is to work with my different energy centers, my energy, my emotions, my mind, my body, my soul, and keep them really in alignment and flowing so that I'm making sure I'm showing up for my clients and for my YouTube channel and for you and myself, make sure I'm showing up for myself. So that doesn't mean that that's what you need to do, okay? But that is my 3-step morning routine. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments below. Also, I have really exciting news. I am launching my course next week called Wayfinder. It is a 12-week live group coaching course that it is about going from being like really stuck and lost and confused. Like we go through this life and we expect to like reach these different steps in life and then to have this fulfilling life. And then a lot of times we're left lost and confused and almost angry as to like, why is my life not making me happy and fulfilled? And why do I feel lost? And like, there should be something more. So if that's something you relate to, this course is for you. And then the course is a 12-week live group coaching course where we go and we look at your beliefs and we take you through this beautiful arc of stepping into like shedding all of that heaviness that we've carried, all of that confusion, coming to understand what you truly want, what your beliefs are, building worthiness and confidence into that, and then learning how to bring that into fruition. And it can feel really overwhelming. Sometimes we feel like it's not possible to live our dream lives, or it's not possible to change our lives. Maybe we've spent like a whole bunch of time building this life and we really feel like it's who we are, and that's beautiful. There's nothing wrong with that, but I'm just here to tell you that you can live the absolute life of your dreams. You can be incredibly fulfilled. You can be happy and at peace and have everything you've ever wanted. And so I'm really excited to share this course with people, and because this is like my passion in life, right? And check out the link below for it. I would say to try to sign up soon because the price is going to go up, because I know it's an awesome program. I know it's worth so much more, but I'm really trying to make it available to the world, because the point is not the money, the point is you. And it's not that I'm some amazing guru, it's that this process I've seen transform so many people. And yeah, it transformed my life. So super excited. I send you lots and lots of love. Have a beautiful day. Enjoy your morning routine.